A few months ago, I started the Age of Empires 2 small map series, where we made the smallest possible Age of Empires 2 maps after a recent patch of 32 tiles by 32 tiles. I'm happy to announce we are back with them. Ladies and gents, over the next week or so, I'm going to bring a lot to you. Let's get to it. Good old bite-sized Age of Empires for your day. And what we have here is we've got Amazon Tunnel, a map which is kind of similar to Black Forest, which we did do in the past, and there is a choke point through the middle. The players are going to need to wall up and protect, and it is going to get crazy here. In the blue, we've got Snippy, a legend from my community games, one of my mods, and a man with much experience, as he knows space is at a premium here, and Snippy is trying to wall. Now, wait a second. Oh! Snippy, I can't quite tell if this is working or not. It's kind of working. It's also kind of not working. So here's the deal. We did pros for the other small map challenges, and I wanted to lessen the level a bit. These players here, about 1,300 elo. We've got Snippy in the blue and Hippo on a bus in the red. So I'd love to ease into this and take our time with it, but we don't have time, all right? It's Amazon Tunnel. It's small maps. The players are not very far away. Snippy's scout has already encountered the enemy TC. We've got Turks for Snippy, a civilization that could be really strong with like castle drop situations. And this could be a map. I mean, if you drop a castle here, it's going to range the whole map, right? Then we have the Burgundians for Hippo on a bus, which is really strong with the economy. Now, Snippy's scout is weaker than Hippo on a bus's scout. And Hippo on a bus is like, hey, where are my turkeys? Boom, found the turkeys. Thus far, like, I think you could argue the start is very similar. Actually, hold on. Can Snippy leave? Snippy can't leave with this villager, guys. The relic is blocking the villager from leaving. Snippy would have to delete the palisades or delete the house. So I guess this villager's like, this is my life now. All right, well, now that the game is settled down, I just want to say thank you, everyone, for watching. I have received a lot of interest in the small map series, but also over the past few months, just been really happy to see some of the positive feedback on the channel. Many of you may already know this, but if you don't, I have streamed Age of Empires for a very, very long time, dating all the way back to 2015, back when there was no official support for the game, there was no community for the game, and you guys slowly trickled in out of nowhere over the past decade, so thank you for that. And I am currently taking a bit of a break, as I've announced I'm now done streaming on Facebook as a platform, and just having some conversations right now, trying to figure out the move for the future. But I just want my YouTube audience to know that whether you're ever interested in watching live or not, whoever I end up going, which I will mention in the videos this week, so you'll hear about it. I just want you to know that my aim is to make things continually as good as possible in video format as well. Live streaming is fun. It's fantastic. There's a lot of positives to it, but there's nothing I like more than a consistent community when it comes to videos. And I am, if anything, only going to make things better for you guys in video format. Okay. And I'll keep you in the loop as well. I don't want to be overly promoty about stuff, but if things are going to be cool and, maybe you want to check it out, then I'm going to let you know. All right. So that's my little tidbit on that. I just want to, again, a little thank you. And I'm in my happy spot right now. I'm going home to see family and, think on things a little bit. And what better way to spend my time sitting down and zooming in on random villagers attacking houses and palisades? I mean, come on. So it's kind of funny. Red also said, I'm just going to have a villager trapped here. So, Scout obviously is going to attack this house forever. Villager's going to attack the palisade forever. The good news for this villager, guys, is that the villager has a job to do. I was concerned that Snippy's villager would just be stuck here with nothing to do. But no, I mean, if Hippo on a bus continues to play it like this, there's obviously big reason for that villager to repair. So now let's talk about the map. Obviously the choke point through the middle where there's stones and gold. You get 3 tiles of gold near your base and then 3 tiles of stone. You also get berries. You also get some deer. You obviously do also have trees. Now, what Hippo on a bus has done that Snippy's also done here is they've decided to chop this way. I'm trying to see from what Hippo on a bus can see. Yeah, Hippo on a bus could realize that you could possibly chop through onto this side. So maybe an option in the future. The Burgundians do get access to eco upgrades and age earlier. So I wouldn't mind to see that right now just for more wood income. But now a lot of the games that we have seen in the small map series, that they have turned into a tower fest, where, you know, because the map's so small, you just tower the wood and you control a large area of the map. Neither Civ is really known for their towers, but both Civs are known for their castles. So, and a castle would beat a tower. The problem for a castle, of course, then is like, where do you fit it? Like, I think you'd have to chop this tree and build over it. You should be able to because it's a singular tree. That looks like a bush, by the way. That is not a tree. That is a shrub. That is a weed right there. I don't know. I guess, is this considered a tree? See, that's considered a tree. It must be a jungle tree. This looks like a tree. This looks like a smaller version of the same tree. Okay, I guess it's a tree. So, yeah. And Snippy, by the way, could use this wood. Like, you could delete the house foundation at some point, Snippy. Snippy hasn't done that. Snippy on the way to the feud lage will be the first one there. Already sending villagers to stone. But yes, this is your bite-sized Age of Empires. I know you guys are very busy humans, and you might not have time to watch the full 90-minute community game that I upload, where 6 or 7 people, you know, backstab each other at various points, and there's a whole lot of plot and dialogue. I know a lot of you guys break it up into pieces, you know, videos like that, but this here is like, you know, you guys tell me how you're enjoying this content, but I'm guessing, because I know my audience is just the most, has like the greatest work ethic and busiest life of any audience in the existence of the internet. You guys are like, oh, great. I have 15 minutes between, you know, changing the world with my day-to-day and my next thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to watch some Age of Empires. And this is perfect. This is like the popcorn or the chicken nugget. That's actually perfect. The chicken nugget, maybe that's the most American thing for me to think of here, of Age of Empires content. It's not like a full meal, you know? It's just like a little couple munchies here. All right. Now, it's convenient that I'm not doing a long game because I have been waiting for... Guys, story time here. I accidentally dropped a bottle opener in my garbage disposal while my garbage disposal was on, and it got screwed up big time, and I can't fix it. So I'm having someone come fix that. And of course, I waited all day. I delayed this session all day because this guy said he's going to be here at a certain time. He just texted me, said he's going to be here. So we'll see if I get my garbage disposal fixed today. I know you guys are all very concerned about that, but I just got that text naturally in the midst of all this action. Well, hey, we didn't name this villager, but whatever this guy's name is, props to him. He really did work to keep the front lines defended. And he's not finished. He is not finished. He's going to go forward and build more buildings here. And that's all allowed because Snippy made the tower. And so Snippy forces Hippo on a bus off the berries. Hippo on a bus also thinking of going fast castle, but Hippo on a bus not on stone. I really like Snippy's strategy here. We're going to even see another tower. Now, there's also relics in the middle here. So if you could snag those relics, that could be huge for gold income. Snippy is very badly housed at the moment, so no new villagers are on the way. But they're around 1300 rank. This is a rank where they played the game a decent amount. They've got solid mechanics, but it's like perfect. I feel like they have good strategy. They've got solid mechanics, but there's lots of silly mistakes that could happen here or there. And also great names, honestly. Like 1300 rank, like mid-rank on the internet in any game, I feel like has the best usernames. Even better than, like, low elo legends, honestly. I love my low elo legends, but good old, like, average or slightly above average usernames, just so good. So this mining camp really getting its money worth here for Hippo on a bus. And Hippo on a bus has 230 stone and is on the way to Castle Lake. Snippy could actually click up if Snippy had the next building. So Snippy spent 100 wood on the 2 towers. Obviously, the stone income. Obviously, the villager time. Huge benefit to building those towers. This is a really good position to have. But the downside here is Snippy isn't on the way to Castle Age yet. And like we said, tower is going to be strong. Castles could be stronger. I just wonder if Hippo on a bus will be able to make a castle right away. And if Hippo on a Bus is going to have to delete a lot of the economy here to build it. Funnily enough, like, the bushes here are going to be a problem. I think you'd have to delete, like, the palisades, the houses, and then maybe drop it there. You can't drop it here even if you delete these buildings. I guess you might be able to squeeze it in here. But Hippo on a Bus doesn't really sound like the name of someone who's played a lot of Tetris in their day. But, you know, then again, it's Age of Empires 2. I feel like most players have played a decent amount of Tetris, right? I've seen my analytics. You guys definitely played some Tetris. Okay, house has been deleted. Now, you want this to be as far forward as possible. So I actually think... Ooh! Siege Workshop first. Interesting. I was not expecting that. I thought it would be, you know, some stone would be purchased and the castle would be dropped. Snippy sees the Siege Workshop. I mean, Snippy can kind of see everything here. Like, oh no, I don't have my scout. What good did my scout even do for me anyways? The scout just takes up space, honestly. Yeah, see, Snippy's buying the stone. Now, Snippy would have to be a little careful on where the castle's placed. And yeah, Snippy sees this. I think Snippy might need to delete his market here, though. Because this is a singular tree, you can build over it. Snippy might even need to delete the tower here. Whoa. I mean, and I don't know if Snippy's thought that through at the moment. I think Snippy's going to grab the castle foundation and try and fit it. And then have an oh no moment. Oh, geez. Okay, wait, what? Okay, blacksmith was deleted. Now, that could maybe be a castle spot. There's the siege now attacking the tower. So Snippy's tower could go down. Snippy's going to, right now, guarantee it. Something gets deleted. Unless I'm oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Yeah, I play Tetris all the time. I'm so good. I'm so sorry. I really wasn't that good at it. You know, it wasn't an online game. I wasn't being competitive. So I didn't really have a gauge on how good or bad I was. But apparently I suck. Okay, so there's the castle. Now, Hippo on a Bus is going to try and drop this castle. Oh, boy. You picked the wrong place for your church here, Hippo on a Bus. I think this is going to be bad. Snippy's getting fletching, so his castle will get extra range. It'll also affect the tower as well. These people are squished. Maybe one of the game modes where you don't want to create a lot of villagers in Age of Empires. You're still fine, Hippo, if you just move over here. Okay. Yeah, there you go. And Hippo's going to complete this castle. Hippo does have a siege workshop, so could maybe make rams to try and break through here. Snippy just sitting in the castle. But now what? Like, now what do you do? I mean, Snippy's going to win the castle war because his castle is shooting the other castle. So that's a positive here. Snippy buying a ton of food. I think Snippy's thinking about the Imperial Age now, which would make sense. Snippy's also going to snag a relic. I don't know. Can Snippy grab this one? That'd be so sick. Hop out, grab it, into the castle with it. Ugh! Oh, what a play! What a play! Okay, that's easy mode, though. No, the first one was easy mode. That's, like, medium difficulty. The next two are hard. Yeah, no. I mean, you get 3 lives, Snippy, but you probably should stop spending gold on this at some point. Kind of a tricky because these palisades. You could use the castle to shoot down the palisades, but then you're not shooting down the opponent's castle. Red's going to add some rams here. Really want my garbage disposal fixed, I gotta say. And this game, it's going longer than we expected when we saw the map, huh? What in the world? This guy will understand. Actually, I should tell him. Be like, hey, you ever watch this, you ever watch Age of Empires? That would be the weirdest thing ever. Now, every time I bring up Age of Empires to people, guys, they're always like, oh, you mean the mobile game? Yeah? It's like Clash of Clans, right? I'm like, no. But I don't even get upset about it anymore. I just like, yeah, well, it's kind of similar. And then I just shut up. Does Snippy see the siege workshop? Okay, obviously. Oh, Snippy's making petards. Snippy is changing strategy. Instead of the Imperial Age, instead of rams, it is petards. Now you need, against a full HP castle, you need 8 petards to take out a castle. Now, that is not full HP anymore. That's lost 800 HP. So I think 6 could actually do it. Now, Snippy was one of my first ever legends. Hardy's going to edit in here a moment from Snippy years ago. Watch this. Here he comes. The Snippator. And, oh, Teal. What have you done? Okay, Teal. The worst thing is that Teal can see this. And Teal doesn't know what to do. Fight with the Vils. Shoot the petards. And get ready to repair. Snippy loses 1. He only needs 5, though. Ah! Repair! No! Gray! I mean, not Gray, Teal. Oh, Snippy, you're ruthless, man. So, yeah, Snippy is very, very familiar with petards and trebuchets and anything community game style, because community games is Snippy's thing. That's kind of how he got known. And so I kind of like the decision here. He was flirting with the idea of the Imperial Age, but that's a lot of petards. Now, I think Red could still have success with Rams and also petards. It's so tricky. Red, of course, maybe thinks that it can't be seen. Now, good luck fitting this stuff through here. Oh, Snippy noticed right away. Snippy making palisade walls. A little funny to see walls against the unit that is designed to take out walls. Petards are shown, and petards do a lot of bonus damage versus Rams, but then you don't have the petards to take out the castle. So actually, I think the Ram play could maybe work here. Obviously, you're going to need to see a lot more Rams here from Hippo on a Bus. But at the end of the day, Hippo on a Bus has a Ram underneath the castle. Snippy's going to have no way to take out the Ram. And Snippy might have got the 2 relics here. Snippy might have petards, but Snippy needs to make a move. I wonder if after this Ram, though, Snippy could still do it. Snippy does not have any more stone to repair, by the way. Spend some stone on stone walls and some towers. Bam, boom, okay. Now we've got 5 petards. Now you repair, and now you hold. You wait. I think Hippo on a Bus might look at that and say that was unsuccessful. But from our point of view, I think we all realize that is actually pretty successful there. If there was a continuation, Snippy can never push Red's castle. I think Hippo on a Bus is just like, well, hope we chop some trees here to get some space for more farms because I don't have food eco. I don't know if that's how Hippo on a Bus sounds, but it's possible. Oh boy, what are you what are you doing there, monk? They couldn't have had some type of a treaty here to just allow the monks to get their relics. I mean, come on, guys. Whoa, now Snippy stopped with petards. Okay, so, I mean, they both have stopped committing to something that could work. Snippy with a lot more villagers here, too. So Snippy should be bringing in more resources. But actually, Red has run out of gold here. So, no gold. And that's the same for Snippy, believe it or not. The gold underneath the castle is not something either player can take. And Red's on the way to Imp first! What? Now, the whole idea of Imperial Age is to make trebs, which you need gold for. Snippy has the 2 relics, so from the very start, Snippy getting the forward walls down, the towers, kind of bought him a bit of space to get relics. And also having the additional vills is great, but oh god, Snippy bought food! Look how expensive it was to buy that! Didn't calculate the prices at the market and won't have Imp. This is like so intense, but also so not at the same time. You gotta love it. I love how we could clearly see the thought process from the players. Like, Red's like, okay, Rams will work. Then sees petards and says, oh no, I've been countered. I felt like, had there not been Rams, Snippy would have just petarded down Red's castle. So, they kind of canceled each other out there. Red now needs trebuchets. Right? And no access to trebuchets is kind of a big deal. Now, I think Red's going to get some. Like, maybe 1 treb. No, don't make a monk, you crazy. That's 100 gold. What are we doing? Maybe sell stone, honestly. But then it's like, if you sell stone, then you need to repair the castle. 1 treb might even win the game. Snippy still hasn't clicked up. Now, what makes it kind of fun is Turks do get chemistry for free. So, if Snippy's now on the way, Snippy could make a siege workshop, and it could be like 1 or 2 bomber cannons to bring Snippy back into this then. Castle here, 2,800 HP. Castle here, 3,200 HP. Still stone in the bank for Hippo on a bust, who's behind economically. Keeps making monks. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's thinking about getting the 3 relics really quickly or something. Well, actually, as long as we have a Treb right away, I'm okay with that. Okay, that's perfect. So judgmental of me. I'm sorry. Snippy's probably like, oh no, not a fan. We'll repair the castle. Bought some stone for that. And it's been a really close game, guys. This has been good. This has been good stuff. Now, the worst thing was if the Treb somehow got stuck here and could be ranged by Snippy's castle. I think Red wants to send it this way. Yeah, okay. So the Treb can pull out of castle range. Snippy trying to get access to that relic's not going to work. But Snippy can make bombard cannons. It's going to come down to the classic bombard cannon against Treb. Maybe. It does depend. Snippy may sell wood here to then buy stone to repair. I could see that happening. Might not end up having the timing and the realization to go for the bombard cannon. It feels like we're near the end of the game here. I've liked this game from both players. I'm going to have them play 4 more. And I have a whole bunch more small maps planned for you guys. Thank you guys for your interest in this. As we near the conclusion of the smallest Amazon tunnel. Did I even say it was the smallest Amazon tunnel at the start? I don't think I did. I'm rusty with my Amazon tunnel skills. Or small map skills. Both. Might have time to make another Treb here, Snippy. Treb's on the way. Okay. So now I'm thinking probably he's going to want stone to repair this. Because it would be disastrous to not get the trebuchet. So might even try and buy more stone. But the gold count's not there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It was a decision between a Treb or the Siege Workshop and an eventual bombard cannon. As Snippy chose incorrectly here. Panic time. Panic time. Panic time. That's not going to happen. No, no trebuchet for Snippy. Got refunded. That's nice. Nice little old refund. Last chance for Snippy. Does Snippy realize? Any Siege Workshop coming up? Barracks? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Forgot about the bombard cannon. Turks would be good here, right? Because chemistry's free. With any other civ, you have to somehow find space for the university and research that. I think Snippy just realized. But now, unfortunately, after the barracks won't actually have the wood. Okay, continues to use the market. Actually, on that note, the most important building for you to treb down after the castle would actually be the market. Snippy maybe wants some hand cannons too, being the Turks. There's the first bomber cannon. Houses! Snippy is pop-locked! Take out the houses next! And Hippo on a bus is getting redemption. That's so smart. The ability to convert enemy siege. Hippo knows. Hippo saw the Siege Workshop. Understands the Turks. See ya. See ya. Thanks for the relics. Now there's gold income. Could actually be mining some of this gold as well. Yeah, Snippy's bombard cannon has to be the biggest hero here. And I think there's a world where Red gets distracted initially. There's only 2 monks, and the bombard cannon could kill the monks. There's actually a world where Snippy comes back here. Okay, Red saw the bombard cannon, though. I don't think Snippy's expecting the opponent to go for redemption monks. It's like, it's so fast, right? Now, because the monks don't have sanctity, they would get one-shotted by the bombard cannon. Snippy sees it, shoots. Oh, disaster, disaster, disaster. Oh, disaster for who? Call an ambulance, but not for me. Oh boy, that monk's not even helping the other one. That monk's like, let me get that relic first. Now sanctity. Okay, so again, these players know their stuff. That tech means that the monk can survive 1 shot from the bombard cannon, which is enough time to convert it. All right, so crucial moments here. And Snippy's bombard cannon notices the monk and snipes the monk. And now Hippo on a bus does not have a monk on the way. So Sanctity was on the way. Sanctity failed to complete. And now you need another monk. Suddenly for Hippo on a bus. And I think Hippo on a bus is realizing this. Maybe doesn't realize, though, that there's no monks on the way. And we do not have a monk on the way. Now, what you could also do is the Trebs outrange the bombard cannon. So you could sit the trebs here, unpack them, and use them on the bombard cannon, which would require some micro from Snippy, which is not going to be easy because you won't see the treb shots until the treb fires. Like right there. And now it's like, hey, can you pay attention? Can you even move now with everything that's happening? That bombard cannon, yeah, this is Snippy scared. It looks like Red has actually tasked the market, but Snippy is just totally freaked out here because of the existence of the trebuchets. So, close game. Now the monk can't be hit before. Snippy might be confident because of the last 2 times. And the micro's pretty good. The monk, though, just as good with his micro. He's got some moves for an old dude. Castle halfway down. Snippy, again, does not have a castle and loses the bombard cannon. And that might end the game. This bombard cannon needs to be killed. The hand cannon's not happy about it. The villagers are not happy about it. But the bombard cannon's been pulled back. If Red could save that, could be a huge save. Game-changing save. Blue shoots his own. Oh! Shot the own villager. Snippy, there's multiple monks here. This could be a big problem for you. Now the monks are going to heal each other. And another bombard cannon's been converted. Like, thanks for the cannons, bro. Appreciate it. And now this is going to be tough for Snippy. There is still the one hand cannon. He's very conflicted shooting this bombard cannon because he always looked up to this bombard cannon. He wants to be this bombard cannon when he grows up. Well, now he's teamed up with that bombard cannon. And yeah, Snippy's just totally desperate now. The monk's going to get shot in the face. The monk is dead. And it's 2 bombard cannons, a hand cannon, a treb, and some monks for Red. And Hippo on a bus wins the game. The most created unit for Snippy, the petards. The most created unit for Hippo on a bus, the monks. And honestly, a really good back and forth game here. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, to me, had either player committed more to Rams or more to the petards, we might have never seen the Imperial Age. But I think they both felt like they couldn't take out the other castle with those options, and that Imperial Age was the key. The key here from Red was understanding not only needing trebs, but understanding the power of the monk. Because if you try to go for any other unit here, I think you need to mass quite a few of them to be able to engage against the bombard cannon. And even then, just timings, right? Just slightly faster to either option for either player, and maybe things swing the other way. But there was a point where Hippo on a bus was behind in villagers, and Hippo on a bus wins the game. And here's the resources collected. Hippo on a bus with more food and wood. Snippy with more gold and stone. Obviously, in the end, both players had similar amounts of relic gold because Snippy had 2 for a while, and then Red had all 5 near the very end. But yes, that, ladies and gents, was the smallest Amazon tunnel. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you pay attention to the channel over the next week or so, I'm going to be sprinkling in more small maps. Also, I would heavily encourage you, if you want to watch more, maybe have a bit more time on your hands, to watch some of the other ones, because some of the other ones were crazy. We've got like 15 or 20 different ones in a playlist, and we'll probably have that linked at the very end of this video. So, listen, I love Age of Empires 2 for a lot of different reasons, okay? I love small maps because it is so freaking cute looking, and also, like, it's just a completely different type of game, right? It's like the rules are very different, and it's just kind of fun to see the players encounter different environments. And I appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy lives to watch the content. Much love, guys. See you around. Have a good one.